Hello, everybody. It is Colton on the Ultimate Yapping Podcast LLC, the only podcast who wants to demolish it's Kadion's empire on Spotify, and the only podcast who would say that someone does stuff to their pigs and then invites them onto the podcast the very next
Hold up,
episode.
what?
It is
What?
my very good friend
Okay.
Liam Jackson. Liam, how are you? How are you today?
Oh, today was going good, same old, and then
Yeah,
you pull out that statement.
yeah. I bet your
Um,
butt I did.
so let's
So
talk about that.
you want to talk? No, 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 no. That's
Ever
one thing.
since
Wait,
the
wait, wait, wait. Hold up. I'm
podcast,
reading my question. I'm reading my question list here to see if I actually asked that. Um. Uh. Wait. Did I seriously not put this? Oh. Oh yeah. Well, I guess I did put the how did the pig rumor start, but that's like a little further on. That's like question 10. We don't need to skip that far ahead.
we're not gonna skip that far ahead, but we are gonna answer that within the next couple minutes. Whenever I explain myself.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, let's actually talk about this. Ever since your last podcast got released, there's been this rumor going
Yuddy.
around that
Yuddy.
Liam Jackson has some intense interactions with the livestock species,
Yep.
especially the swine. So,
Swine.
if we could just stop the rumors from like I don't know, getting to my parents. I mean, I don't know. It is
What
that'd be nice.
what Liam is
Uh,
trying to say here is that he has not had relations with that pig.
No, no animals. Not just that, no animals at all. Okay.
Okay.
See, this all started back in the sixth grade whenever I named this pig Tyrone. So I got myself a little black piggy, named it Tyrone.
Yep.
Then I downloaded Snapchat. Wonderful app, wonderful app. And Jace and I started talking and whatnot. Somewhere along the lines, I sent him a picture of Tyrone, my little piggy, and apparently I said it's time for fondling. Well,
Whoa, wow. Holy man.
that's how the rumor got started. But it
Mm,
was long forgotten until, well, the podcast started.
yep, you bet your
And
butt. Now, now it's time for you to face the music, goofball. Okay.
the music.
I guess before we begin, I don't know if we're gonna make this a tradition or not, but how has your life been leading up to this podcast?
How's my life been? How far back do I go? Like,
Every
how long do
sing
I got to
since
explain my life
since
story?
moment one, since your inception.
I did Mimi for you.
Okay, good night.
Huh?
Yep, love you too.
What?
Okay, let's cut that part right there.
We're not cutting that.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, Liam.
well,
You
so I
said
can
I
speak
love
for
you
my
on my
mother. Yeah,
podcast.
that was for my mother. See, I love my mother very much.
I love my mommy.
At points.
Okay. So, how has your
Okay,
life been
anyways,
leading up to this moment?
how's my life been? How long do I got to explain my life story?
You have 10 seconds. Go.
I was born. I was a mistake. Still a mistake. Get told I'm worthless, and
Okay, shut up
yeah,
now.
here we are. The biggest thing yet to happen in my life. Growing famous
Yeah,
with this thing.
yeah. My life been going pretty good. Played Metal Gear Solid. Talked to people. Going to that winter formal thing in a Hawaiian shirt and khakis. Probably gonna anger every single person in the entire
Speaking of the
universe.
winter formal,
Yo,
uh,
we're not cutting anything you say, so like.
oh, never mind then.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah,
question
I don't know
number
what I was gonna say, but it's probably wasn't gonna be worth it.
question number one here. Question number one. What
Ooh.
were your thoughts on the first episode, other than the pig thingy? Unless you want to talk about that too, but yeah.
Well, if you want me to be completely honest with you,
Mm,
I didn't watch the first episode.
I'm gonna strangle you while you
I
sleep.
I listened to the last couple minutes where it talked about the pig stuff going down. And
Uh,
anyways, I haven't really watched it all yet.
that
I heard
is,
there were some no words in it, so
yeah.
yeah, I
If you
can't
say
really.
any of those, I'm gonna have to edit this all and like have to add some Vine booms or something. So like, please
No, don't
don't.
worry. I'm not gonna be racist. I'm not. We
Holy
are keeping this rated G today.
man, Liam, you're gonna get canceled after this one. Okay,
I
so
said I'm not gonna be racist. I'm not even racist. It's physically impossible for me to be racist.
mm, how?
Okay, let's
Okay,
go to the next topic.
question number two. How do you feel about the dissing we did?
The dissing you did. Well, see, the only diss I heard was about the
Yep,
pig fondling. And how I feel about that is I feel like that was directed straight at my heart. I got a special place in there for animals. And then whenever you just like make that connection between me and animals weird, it's like
it unlocked a
I just
new
don't know what
door
to
for
do.
Liam to express himself in.
So I don't know how I feel about the dissing, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Yep.
question number three here. Away from the first episode questions now. How do you get ideas that are honestly more stupid than the stuff I say, like riding a bike in second hour?
Okay, well you see,
Like how do you
oh,
do it? How do you make ideas that are like like or stupider than everything I say?
see, I'm a pretty chill, normal person
No, you're
until anybody says
not.
$5 or like I'll get a video of it or like something along the lines of I'll get a video of it or I got $5 and then I turn into like a maniac. But
See, you don't need
the
money to
ideas
turn
just
me into
come
a
from the
maniac.
heart.
Your ideas are filled
Yeah,
with love and compassion.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. They're like 95% gut, 5% just stupidness,
mm.
0% brain.
Yep.
But my
That's
ideas are
kind of
good.
your
That's all that
ideology for
matters.
life, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You only live once. I mean,
actually, I lived
yeah.
5 times, so like, nice try, bub. Uh,
Ooh.
do you have any questions for me before we continue? Because we
Do
kind
I?
of got to make a 10-minute podcast, 40 minutes here, so we gotta like stretch this out.
So, how has your luck been with them freshmen?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Okay, so for those unaware, these freshmen, while I was running for president, which is yeah, I did that. Um, these freshmen walked up to me and said I was hot and that they'd vote for me because I'm hot. And I, of course, laughed because I was happy that I had gotten more votes. And then I learned that freshmen cannot vote. So I was very sad. Yeah.
And I can confirm all this.
Yes,
I
he
was
can
standing
confirm.
right there.
He was right there. So honestly, the
Yeah,
luck, freaking
these
out.
two little bowling ball looking freshmen just walked up to him and was like, "Hey, if I could vote for you, I'd vote for you because we think
Bowling
you're
balls,
hot."
as in they were
And then
like
they walked off.
bowling balls, as
Well, they
in they were
rolled
like
off.
literally in like a cannonball shape. They were straight up
Yeah,
like when you're doing a front roll. Yeah, they were front rolling towards me. That's what Liam was meaning to say, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
Liam.
yeah. No
Yeah,
body shaming at all here. My bad.
yeah, Liam. We're gonna nuke your family if you keep doing that. And so yeah. Anyway, how's the luck been? I don't freaking know. I don't know anything anymore. I don't get it. Okay.
So, what's next?
Question four here. Question four. Do you really have a girlfriend in Morrison?
Um, well, um, about to about to diss on myself here.
Yeah, you bet your butt you are.
Me, girls, but not really like. Uh, I'm not gay. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gay. I promise you that. Like me, girl, like we just don't talk about that. I've never really had luck with the female species.
They're not a
Um,
species, man. They're just a X chromosomed.
well, anyways, as Frable calls me, I am a super virgin. I have never had a girlfriend.
I feel like that
No
could be
female
like
touch,
a
which I am
great
totally fine with
superhero
that.
name.
I'm living life pretty great. But the Morrison thing, it was non-existent, honestly. But yeah,
Yippee! Man, I can already
uh,
tell by these first four questions, this might be the worst show ever. Which is a
uh,
compliment, yet a complete insult to everything. So in the original recording, there was about a 5 minute gap here in which we were waiting for Mr. Anonymous's questions. Also, Mr. Anonymous's name was said a few times, and to keep anonymity, which him or her or they, as they wanted, I have decided to cut this all out. You didn't miss. We haven't. You aren't missing much. In fact, we didn't even answer any questions. It's only that the clipping's a little weird, and it just clips to me laughing because I received the questions. I just wanted to make this clear for the recording, so it didn't seem awkward. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled stupidity. That's oh man, that's great. Okay, question number 5. Why do you like Taylor Swift?
why do I like Taylor? So okay, well, see, I was listening to this one Taylor Swift song, and I was on my three wheeler just riding around, then like it got me in my feels, and then I like turned, hit my head. And ever since that moment, I had this strong addiction to Taylor Swift.
What the
And
frick, man?
my only few ways to overcome the Taylor Swift addiction was either Lil Peep, William Clark Green. That's my country. Lil Peep's my like, like my about to be somebody like you know what I'm talking about. Like we about to kick some hiney in some Fortnite matches.
That was the most
Uh
cringe thing you've ever said in your life.
and then Lil Wayne, like, about to like get some pumps going, like find a bench 480. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only music I
Uh
listen to is Aha, Journey, and like maybe some shoot. I forget. Uh, shoot, I forget. I don't know. Will Smith. I don't care. Shoot, that's all the music I listen to. But every time I listen to Taylor Swift, my like eyes and ears start to bleed, and I start like
yeah, cuz you want to know why?
convulsing.
Cuz you a
Cause it
little
sucks. It
beep.
sucks.
That's
It,
what
it
you are. That
sucks.
you a little beep.
What the frick was that, Liam?
It's
Why you
like
making
the
bleep
cigarette.
sounds with your mouth? Holy. Okay, number 6. Why do you like romance movies?
Uh well, like the things I miss out on in life, like, with my
Ah, yeah.
very unattractive self not being able to have any female interactions in the real world. Being able to watch romance movies is just like puts me in a place where, like, I wish I was there. Like, gives me relief for a little bit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just put me in my zone. Also, they're like the most entertaining. Like, I don't know what else to say
I
about them.
think the
Like,
acting's terrible,
just top
and
tier.
even watching those makes me scratch the back of my backwards hat. Because I always wear my hat backwards. In fact, I'm wearing my hat backwards as we're doing this podcast, which is
Oh well, I shaved my beard for this podcast. What do you do, huh? Huh? Yes, I thought.
I sacrificed 30 human beings for this podcast.
Okay, hold up. Brahms or Sonic? Which one's better?
Brahms by a freaking long shot.
Thank you. their burgers are so much juicier and better
Dude, you
tasting.
ever had the pumpkin shake from Brahms?
I
That
was
straight
the
up,
one that told you about
yeah,
that.
I know. That straight up makes me want to like sacrifice my
Oh,
a newborn
dude,
for some of
oh
that.
yeah, dude. They're just,
I'd sacrifice
oh.
my firstborn son for that. And my heart's trying to give me a heart attack right now, and I have no clue why. Okay, is number question number 7? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Die Hard. You're gonna hate me for this, but I haven't seen it yet. I know I said I was gonna watch it.
Well, I mean, it's Katie on
I'm still going
hasn't seen
against
it
it.
either, so like, yeah.
From what I've heard, Die Hard is well, actually, I was asking your mom about it. Your mom, we were talking one day.
Mhm.
Uh, and I figured out where you get like your craziness from,
Yeah.
from your mom. Uh,
Okay, that's crazy, man.
yeah. So, and she said Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So I'm gonna have to go with somebody who I look up to and say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
See, here's why all the haters say that Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, and you want to know why? They just say because it takes place during Christmas doesn't mean it is. It has to do revolve around Christmas. But here's what they forget: Die Hard for Die Hard to work out the way it did, Christmas had to happen because in the final scene, uh, Die Hard guy, which I forget his name, uh, gets some tape from Santa, from a Santa decoration, and if it wouldn't have been Christmas time, that tape wouldn't have been
Hold
there,
up, hold
meaning
up. Question,
he would have
question.
died. What?
If you were to dress up as Santa for
Yeah.
Halloween,
Why?
I don't
No.
know. It's just something I want to do.
Why
I'm
would I
thinking about dressing
dress
up
up
as
as
Santa for
Santa for
Halloween.
Halloween?
I
That's
don't know. The kids would love you. Like,
no, no, they
oh,
wouldn't.
not in that way. Not in
That's
like
really weird
a
to say,
jail way.
Liam.
Like,
About 5 more
I
rumors are
did.
gonna get
You know what
started.
I meant. You know what I meant though.
Okay.
Okay, actually, I'm not even sure what I meant. That like, ooh. Okay, you want to cut that?
No. Oh my
Making me
goodness, my
crazy.
heart's trying to kill me. Oh, oh gosh. Okay, maybe if
Oh,
I
I
sit.
hope it wins. I hope it wins. Come on, Hart. Stop beating.
Okay. Okay. What are your number 8 here? What are your thoughts on Venture Off?
Venture off. Just venture. See, that's the thing though. Like, if I hear it, I'll get like stuck in my head for a couple minutes, and it kind of goes away.
Mhm.
Like, wake up, put on your makeup. Like, your love is fake love, or whatever it
Mhm.
is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that he's a lyrical genius. At the
Mhm.
end of the day, if he had an actual mic, like a good mic, and didn't use his AirPods, I feel like he could make some better, higher
Mhm.
quality music. But from the school rappers, Jake Hansen, shout out to my uh diabetic bro. Anyways, his big brother makes some good rap music. So
Mhm.
if we're gonna talk about like, can we just like insert one of Tyler Hansen's songs like real quick? Like he makes some good rap music.
No, Liam, we're gonna get copyright struck off the face of the earth.
No, no, yeah, dude, it's Jake's older brother.
Um.
Uh,
I'll try and find it and put it at the end of here. End here. Or like
okay,
something.
okay.
Send me
Well,
the file or something. You want me to be brutally honest what I think of Venture Off?
yeah.
Every time I listen to it, it inspires me to make a
Make
song. You
yourself.
want to know why? Because
Why?
I know I can do so much better and make such a better song with no auto tune, no reverb, none of that. I just know I can make a song so much better. And every time I listen to it, I'm just like, I can do it. I really can. So if I want to get inspired, I just listen to that because then I realize I can make much better music. Kind of a
Okay.
little bit of a diss on It's Katie, but like, who cares? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Um, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So another little break here for any questions from you.
For me,
Yeah, from you.
um,
You asking me.
have you improved your Riz since the last time you tried to Riz somebody?
Brother,
And by the last time, I mean putting a note on their vehicular device that said "call for death."
uh, that was the first and only time I ever deployed Riz, which wasn't exactly Riz. That was more of a death
But
threat.
hold up,
That was more of a death threat.
whenever said person answered the phone, you screamed at the top of your lungs, and I quote, "I planted 14 bombs inside your house."
Yeah, that
Um,
was not Riz. That was a death threat, Liam. You need to know the
and
difference.
when my mom heard that, she screamed.
I'm so glad your mother screams. She knew it was me. You're not. Your mother's a very nice lady, Liam.
She is not. That's a complete lie. We
Yeah,
don't lie
well,
here.
never deployed Riz. That was a death threat, Liam. We need to know the
Okay.
difference.
And also remember that night where you had to tinkle really badly and you came to my house and
Yeah, I
did your
tinkled.
thing and then as you went out, you know how the normal person says like goodbye, thanks for letting me use your restroom.
Yeah.
You said I planted a bomb in there and then slammed the door and ran out. And I got yelled at by my mother
I don't
for slamming
remember
the door,
that,
by the
but
way.
yeah, I did. I did. It's about to explode. It's
Anyways,
gonna explode in 5 minutes.
okay. So what's next?
Okay, number 9. Do you think you could defeat me in a fight?
Do I think I could be in a fight?
Do
See,
you think?
that's the thing though. Like,
I don't think you
I've
can.
never really fought anyone. I'm gonna be honest. Fighting skills are probably useless. Anyways, see, the only reason I'd be scared of you is because like you
I don't.
got that sped kid like
I'm not,
durability.
brother. I got a
I've
25 on
s-
the ACT. I'm smart, not sped.
you got that sped kid durability though, even though you're smart. Like you got extra chromosomes to the point where it made you smarter. Like that's how many
Brother, I
chromosomes
have
have
a
on.
regular 46.
I've seen you get hit in the face by a metal door going about 40. Big old Ethan. Ethan coming straight at a door, just plowing that joint down, flinging it right at your forehead. You fall back like 10 foot, hit your head so hard, like I thought it was going to crack. I think there's a dent in the metal, honestly, from it. And it was like some heavy duty stuff. And you just got up and walked it off.
Yeah, I didn't feel
You
that.
didn't care much about it.
I
You got a big old goosebump and everything, which then like the first 2 minutes, but it didn't affect you at all.
I
Like you
didn't
were a
feel that at
trooper.
all. Yeah. I mean, it helps when you're just made out of titanium and are dashingly handsome. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so we already answered question 10, which is how did the pig rumor start? So now we're on to question 11. What is your
Oh,
least? Oh,
wait, hold up. Before we do the next 10 questions, are we inserting the questions from Mr. Anonymous, or whatever?
yeah, we are. We're gonna be doing those after I get done with the 12 here.
Okay.
So, number 11. What is your least favorite amendment?
Um, which one? See, I could go one of three ways here. I could be either extremely racist or extremely sexist. Um, but if I'm gonna be completely honest, which amendment, like legitimately, like using my intelligence, which amendment was the most useless
Your
was
least favorite.
oh, was the one. Okay, well, my least favorite was obviously gonna be the one that allowed women to vote. But
Liam, you're canceled, man. I'm sorry, Liam.
oh, dude, I mean,
Liam, this is on. This is
how
on.
else do you think we got Biden in office, dude? I mean,
Liam,
besides the dead votes
Liam,
and
Liam. This is
the
on the
complete
internet
retards out
forever.
there.
You're canceled.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Sayonara, I guess.
Okay, let's just go next. Let's go to the
Okay,
next
well,
question.
you didn't say your least favorite amendment.
I did say my least favorite, and we are
What?
going to the
I
next
didn't say
question.
my least favorite amendment.
Oh well, what's yours?
The 26th. I
Hold
said it
up.
in Kadion's too. It's the one that let 18-year-olds vote. I think we should ship those bad boys off well before they can vote. They need to get shot and die before they can vote. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Okay, so number 12, the final question before we get on to Mr. Goofball. Who do you think I should have on the podcast?
Who do I think? Um, huh. See, who would legitimately do it and who I want to be on it are two different things. I think I speak for a majority of the school when I say number one at the top of the list is going to be Mr. Davidson.
I would love to have Mr. Davidson on the podcast. It would go crazy. It would be a 5-hour episode, and I can almost guarantee it. I'd love to have him on the podcast. Mr. Davidson, if you're listening to this, you're welcome. Come on the podcast at any point, at any time you want to. I already know you have
Come on in
Discord.
here.
I already know you have Discord, so it's gonna be really easy to make this.
Or you could like interview him in class or something.
Yeah, like interviewing me in class. I don't need to be in like second, third, fourth, and fifth, sixth hour. I'm perfectly fine. I ain't got nothing to do in
We could
there.
all have a walkout when we come back to school. Every time we go to his class, we just all walk out of it until he decides he's going to do a podcast
Yeah,
with me.
honestly, yeah, we should do that. So
We should.
that's for the majority of the school. Obviously, it's Mr. Davidson. That's what we want. That's not. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen because Mr.
Yeah.
Davidson may not have a microphone. And that's the only reason why he wouldn't.
Okay, so
What's the one that
what's
like?
next on this bed?
No. What's the one that like could realistically happen? I thought that's what you.
Realistically, um, I don't know. In our grade,
Everyone wants Jasmine or whatever her name is. I forget.
Jalen.
Yeah, the gapper that tries to out yap me, but she can't because I'm the finest and objectively best looking yapper.
See, I'm thinking Jalen would be a good one. Yeah. Jalen would be a
Mhm.
good one. Maya would be a good one too, but she don't want to talk too much about the most random stuff.
Mhm.
Uh, I feel like I don't know. It might. I mean, RJ would be decent,
Yeah, I'd love
but
to ask him about how living near dead bodies is.
yeah, I think RJ would be a good one. Except like you guys would probably get suspended one way or another.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
like I sent him an email about being on the podcast, and next thing you know, they're searching our bags, trying to see if we have any podcast material in our backpacks.
yeah. Asa May would be a good one.
He's not here, brother. He's in Stillwater.
uh, Another one that'd be decent, but probably won't happen would be Jake.
I would
But yeah, those are
what
my top right there.
so the top people I would want to be on the podcast would be Mr. Davidson, which would go hard.
Obviously.
That would go hard. One of the softball girls, that way you could interview them about how winning state and everything must have felt like. Cause like, I think the best I've ever done was a third
Oh,
place in basketball. I was like an elementary, and then number three, that's like a coin toss. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be a good, interesting one. Makes for bad radio, but who cares? Okay,
okay, so
so before we get to Mr. Goofball, do you have another round of questions for me to answer?
um, no, I'm afraid I don't have any questions.
Guys, diddly darn it. Are you sure, Liam?
I'm sure. See, anything I want to know about you, I know already. Like,
Mm,
you have no problem with yapping in person.
I do not have a problem with yapping in person. Okay, well,
Exactly. So,
yeah, I will give you one more shot when we're done. Reading off this goofball who does not want his name said. This is questions, but yeah. So, okay, number two, because Liam did not want number one said. He even edited it out, because he's a little bit of
Yeah.
a goofball.
We,
Is it
well,
true?
that one was very controversial. So,
Is it true you did dirty thing with a deer carcass Saturday?
so whole story. Actually, wait, I can't really say that whole story. So there was this carcass. You all know Ethan. You all
Yeah,
may not know Ethan.
no
It's
one
an Ethan.
does.
You guys don't know.
Eth-
He's a big old pimp.
Ethan
Anyways,
Ethan gets no females. He looks uglier than
he was
Liam.
he was teaching said person and I how to take the guts out of this deer, and in the process, we had to violate a deer. Um,
What? You violated a deer?
we had to. I don't know how to explain it. We're just gonna leave it at that. But no, I did not do any dirty things with the deer carcass.
Mm.
I did have a lot of trouble though taking the what's the correct term?
You,
Yeah, screw it. Butthole and testicles out of a deer.
you know, Liam, we don't like people who lie on this podcast.
I had a lot of troubles with it. I couldn't get them out. I was all up in there. And
Wow.
actually, you know what? Next question. Next question.
Next
This is just
question.
going
Okay.
downhill.
Are the pig rumors true? We don't like
We
liars.
already answered that one.
We don't like liars on
Next
the
one.
podcast, Liam. Are the pig
They are
rumors
not
true?
true.
Tell me right
They
now.
are not true.
Do we
They
have
are
to
not
put you
true.
under a lying test right now?
They
Send
are
me your
not.
heart
They are not
signals.
true.
Send me your heartbeat signals right now.
I will. I know where you live.
Yeah, right. So do I. I know where you live too, goofball.
Okay, next
I
question.
even know where your bathroom sink is. That's where
I said
That's
they
where I
are true.
peed.
Next
That's where I
question.
peed at. I didn't pee in the toilet. I peed in your sink. I'm an op. Okay, number four, which is technically number three. What was that, Liam?
Don't ask.
Oh my goodness, Liam. Gosh, this is the worst podcast episode we're ever gonna have. Okay, number four. What do you think? What do you do that makes females do unattracted to you? Mr. Mystery Man has great grammar.
So, there's a bunch of possibilities. Leading contributor is I'm just plain out ugly and fat. Coming in a close second is my personality is not charming whatsoever.
Yep, I know that.
About anything I do, just like it turns them the other way.
Sorry for another clip in here. It's just I was trying to do a thing where I would have It's Katie on just join the call randomly for a bit, but that failed since I do not know how to use Discord at all because I'm not swine or trash and I only use this for work. So that failed. So I've decided to just clip all of that out, but for easiness sake, and just put the exit to it all. I didn't just cause. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled trash episode.
Um,
Uh,
what games do you play?
Your mom. And that's the end of the podcast,
Uh,
boys.
Don't make me
Thanks for
I'm gonna drop the
watching.
F-bomb.
Thanks for
hey,
watching.
Cohen, I
Um,
just
Wood.
sorry.
Drop the
sayonara,
wood.
sayonara, konnichiwa, and see
3,
you goofballs later.
2,